Hello everybody. Good morning. This is Mystic Jen. I am here today with a deck interview. I did this on one of my other decks and I'm doing another one. I'm doing this on the Steampunk Tarot. Relatively new deck, for me at least. And I wanted to conduct an interview. I have not done any readings with this deck yet. I did take the time with black and etch this deck to make it nice and pretty. I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle the deck really quickly here. Images of this deck are truly stunning. Maybe I'll show a few of the cards. Like the Four of Swords. King of Wands. I like how he's behind the chair because he can't sit still. The King of Wands is really full of energy. And he's standing behind his throne because he can't just... He's not someone who could just sit there. The King of Swords, I like the depiction of the King of Swords because the King of Swords is somebody who's very intelligent, a great communicator. He's your judge, your attorney, your lawyer, your boss. And he's there with a book in his hand because he's like a scholar. See, the Hanged Man. I like the Hanged Man because it's about looking at things from a new perspective, hanging in there, and enlightenment. And oops, the card keeps falling out of my hand. And if you look where his head is, there's a light around his head. It's like a depiction of the sun in that window. In like the stained glass, symbolizing illumination around his head. The Eight of Cups, about walking away from stuff. This looks like a project that the character is walking away from. Very steampunkish. The Moon. Chariot. Love the Wheel of Fortune. The Strength card is stunning also. All these cards are stunning. The Death card, she's not scary at all. But the Scythe is representing cutting things out of your life and ending things to make way for something new. Six of Swords, instead of your traditional going over water, it's like a hot air balloon. The Seven of Pentacles, I like this one too, because he's assessing everything, the seeds that he had planted, he's assessing, and he's watching the growth, and sitting there waiting for the fruits of his labor to come to fruition. The Empress is very luscious. Eight of Wands. Things happening very quickly. Things being fired at you all at one time. Like how it's going off in that little gun mechanism. This is a very good depiction of the Four of Cups as well. Somebody who's very dissatisfied, or maybe even somebody who's bored. Seven of Cups, a lot of decisions. Six of Cups. There's the Fool. You got to see this Ace of Pentacles. Love that. Gorgeous card. The World. World has all the different signs of the different elements. And the gear is the circle. The Two of Cups, the masculine and the feminine, forming the yin and yang. Seven of Swords, being depicted as either thievery or being very resourceful. I'm trying to find my Empress, or my, I'm sorry. A High Priestess. This is one of my favorite cards. Because this is one of my personality or birth cards. The Tarot Reader. I like that. Okay, now go ahead and go through and do the interview. Shuffle the cards. Okay, the first question I want to ask the cards, tell me about yourself. What is your strongest or most important characteristic? Tell me about yourself. What is your most important characteristic? This is interesting. This is the Nine of Swords. So its most important characteristic is telling me that this deck is about facing your shadow self, dealing with the mental blockages and the worries and anxieties of myself and of the people that I read for. I feel like it's telling me that this deck is straight to the point. Its strongest characteristic is trying to make clarity of all the confusion going on in your life. Okay. And then I will ask, what is your greatest strength as a deck? What is your strength as a deck? Doesn't want to pop a card out. Maybe it's saying everything is a strength. Let's see here. Okay, let's do one of these deals. What is your greatest strength? The greatest strength is the Three of Cups. About celebrating and communing and friendship. Its greatest strength is being a friend. What is your greatest weakness or limitations? The Magician. This is not a deck about manifesting. It cannot make things happen for you. It says that you have to manifest your desires. It's not, the deck is not the one with the power. It's saying that you are the one with the power. Okay? So, it is telling me that you have your own personal power. That's something that the deck cannot give you. Okay. What are you here to teach us? That comes up with the Queen of Cups. It's here to teach us humility. It's here to teach us to be in touch with our emotions and how to handle people with gentleness and care, how to better counsel others, also to help you get in touch with the creative side and intuitive. It's here to teach you how, or teach me or my client how to tap into your own intuition. Okay. I just want to kind of take another look here. And she's there to teach you how to be supportive and nurture the emotions and nurture relationships. Okay, and she's like the minor arcana counterpart or equivalent to the high priestess. Okay, and the next thing we want to do is I want to ask, how can I better learn from you? Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is telling me slow and steady. Study. And be stable and be steady and diligent with working with his deck. Okay, then I'm going to ask, how can I better collaborate? How can I collaborate with you? Or how can I work with you as a deck? The Page of Pentacles. Another Pentacle deck, another grounding deck. This is the Page of Pentacles. Is somebody who's learning and venturing out on a new path of knowledge. So it's saying, don't be afraid to step out in the cold. Don't be afraid to step forward and try something new. And study, study, study is what the deck tells me. Continue studying. Never think that I know it all. And then I want to ask, what will the possible outcome of me working with you? What is the possible outcome of me working with you? Okay, this card seems to want to jump. Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is telling me contentment, luxury, abundance. So I'm feeling like this is going to be very grounding. It's going to be very abundant. I feel like this deck is really going to bless me in many, many ways. And make me stronger as a reader. And I see a very happy connection here. Very warm and fuzzy. So, what I'm getting from this deck overall is that this deck is here. It helps you. It's here to help you solve your problems, but help you find out how to solve your own problems. Or help me solve my own problems or my clients' problems. It's here to empower the questioner, the seeker, the querent, to empower them themselves, to help them manifest what it is that they want in life. And it's here to be your friend, to be somebody to talk to about your problems. It's not here to tell you to manifest your goals and ideas for you, but to show you how to do that yourself. Showing you how to work through your problems. And the way to work with this deck, it's telling me that it is going to be slow and steady. Just continue working with it, continue studying it, and it's going to end up as a very abundance, very rich relationship. So that is my deck interview for the Steampunk Tarot. I just want to end it with, I wanted to show the backs of these cards. That is just totally stunning to me. I love these. The moment I took these cards out of the box, I was just in total awe. It's a very modernized deck to a point. Yes, it's still like in the 20s and 30s, industrial age. But it's a little slightly more modern than your traditional Rider-Waite or other decks out there. Very, very modern imagery. So I do thank you for watching, and stay tuned for other videos. I have some sample readings I think I'm going to try out with this deck, but that'll come later. And please do subscribe so you can be updated when I upload new videos. Give me a thumbs up. If you would like a personal reading, do make sure you check out the description below. Thank you and have a wonderful day.